Hi guys, my name is Timothy and I'm a trader at Penniel Group, and we're here to give you an update on the cryptocurrency market. We're here to make you a lot of money and make sure that you don't get wrecked. I'm here with my partner Boniface, and we're here to give you the best market breakdown in 2019. So I'm going to hand it over to my partner Boniface to go over the cryptocurrency market right now.
Yeah, hi guys, welcome back from our previous video. Thank you guys to all of you guys who subscribed and gave us your comments, and just showing us all the love. I really appreciate that. Yeah, just to go quickly, yes, obviously, you guys have seen the news, and the price of Bitcoin has dropped this week in the last couple of days. So we've come down to 9,500. We're going to talk about that later when it comes to technical analysis, where you see where we believe how far Bitcoin is going to go down and everything. But yeah, so you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Ripple. Everybody, I'll let you know, guys, now as we carry on. XRP is definitely one of my favorite. I'll probably do a video next time, another time about it. But yeah, so this is the crypto currency ranking. So if you guys are new to crypto, get this website. Just type in on Google CoinMarketCap, and it's just going to give you a whole list of cryptocurrencies that you can look at. And there's about 2,000 cryptocurrencies. About, as I said on a previous video, about 99% of them are rubbish. So focus on the top ones, top 5. You'll be all right. Cool.
Yes. So quickly, just before we go to our next point, there's currently $159 billion in the cryptocurrency market, with an approximate volume of $76 billion in the last 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance is at 65%, which clearly shows that Bitcoin has the majority of people right now. And the reason being is because it actually is a store of value, and people are now realizing that. Before we go into our next point, what I just want to say is that most of these coins are based on Bitcoin actually being successful. If Bitcoin is successful, then half of these coins won't actually happen. And just to be honest with you, maybe one or two, maybe XRP, one of my favorite coins, will probably go through because of what is use case. But apart from that, most of these coins won't work. So you need to understand what moves the market. And right now, currently, Bitcoin moves the market. But on another point, on another note, we're going to talk about Libra, Facebook's coin. Before we actually talk about it, I just want to play a video which actually explains a lot. So, but let me just actually read you the title. It says, Facebook testifies before the Senate on Libra. Trust me, you don't want to see what happened here.
Start. Senator Sherrod Brown, the top Democrat on this committee, really blasted Facebook at the onset. I want to play you a piece of his opening statement because I think it really just sets the tone for the hearing.
Facebook is dangerous. Now, Facebook might not intend to be dangerous, but surely they don't respect the power of the technologies they are playing with, like a toddler who has gotten his hands on a book of matches.
Wow.
Facebook has burned out and called every arson a learning experience.
Wow.
Brown went on to slam Facebook for its breathtaking arrogance, as he puts it, for approaching this project after all of its privacy scandals. He says, we'd be crazy to let Facebook experiment with people's bank accounts. Now, Republicans...
So let me just actually summarize what happened. So basically, there was a meeting between the Senates in the United States and the head leaders at Facebook, or Libra. Basically, Libra actually proposing to actually bring a cryptocurrency into the world, and the Senates were actually blasting them for basically trying to monopolize the industry, and actually they can't be trusted because of their privacy concerns and not being able to be transparent. So the reason why this is important for us who love Bitcoin, who love cryptocurrency, we always know this term, which is bad publicity. And when you have bad publicity, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, because right now, a lot of people are looking at cryptocurrency. Oh, what's cryptocurrency? What's Libra? A lot of people do know what Bitcoin is already. So it's just bringing awareness to the space. And I'm actually happy this has happened, because it shows me now that the top guys, the institutions, the banks are really concerned about cryptocurrency. And one thing you need to know is that the more the people at the top are concerned, the more that they're gonna have, let's say, emotional attachments of missing out, and they're going to invest a lot of money into the cryptocurrency market because they know now that the cryptocurrency market will basically come up against the traditional monetary system that we have in place. And if cryptocurrency comes in and does what it says it wants to do, the banks have no way to stand. So they either join us or leave. So I feel like this is very good for the cryptocurrency space. So one thing you need to understand is that Libra is bringing good publicity to cryptocurrency. It's a coin, personally, I won't support, but it's bringing some publicity to cryptocurrency that we need right now, because without mass adoption, we're not going to see the prices that we want to see. So I'm going to leave this point right now and hand it over to Boniface to talk about a video that he wants to show.
Yeah, that's awesome, Tim. Yeah, that's awesome, Tim. So can you go on the next page? Is it this? Yeah. So I'm just going to show you a video that's going to sort of try and what I try to do when I talk to people about cryptocurrency and just anything really that comes to do with that has to do with investing is that you need to understand the bigger picture. And I got that from back Mr. Fuller. Oh, I said his name right. And basically, he talks about seeing the bigger picture first, and then sort of narrowing down and start talking about Libra and all these things and where the price of Bitcoin is and all that jazz. That's a small term thinking, but let's have a look at the big term. So this is a video about the internet when the internet was coming out back in 1994. Just have a look. It's quite a funny video, but I just want to play a little bit of it. Yeah.
I've never heard it said. I'd only seen the mark, but never heard it said. And then it sounded stupid when I said it. Violence at NBC.
I heard you around being fun up in the lunchroom.
See, there it is. Violence at NBC. GE.
Well, Allison should know.
What is internet anyway?
Internet is that massive computer network, the one that's becoming really big now.
What do you mean? That's big. How does one? What do you write to it like mail?
No, a lot of people use it and communicate. I guess they can communicate with NBC writers and producers. Allison, can you explain what internet is?
No, she can't say anything intensely.
Oh, Allison will be in the studio shortly. What does it mean?
It's a computer network made up of started from.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us what this was.
It's like a computer billboard.
It's not. It's a computer billboard, but it's nationwide. It's several.
Anyway,
right.
And others can access it.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop that there. But obviously, you can see this is back in 1994. The internet came out. Nobody knew what the whole thing is all about. What I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to create this this perspective you need to have when you're coming into the crypto market, even if you're a person who's been in crypto for a long time. It's really important for you to also I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, it's really important for you to really get that big picture of historical. So this is an article I read, which is quite funny as well. This is about cars. So that one is about internet. So maybe you're like, okay, internet. But what about the cars? So there is an article back in 1908 that said that the cars will not replace horses, and back in the day they were called automobiles, but that they will not replace horses. And back in the day, people didn't have cars, so we didn't have engines or anything like that. So, and those guys, to be honest, it was quite inconvenient to use an automobile, because if you look at this article, for example, they talk about how cars are slow. Cars, nobody knows how to use them. They are quite inconvenient. But obviously, you can see how things have transpired in the last 100 years or whatever you can say. So what I'm trying to say in this video about cryptocurrency is that, yeah, right now you're kind of thinking, oh my God, I'm in the sun, like this picture here, there's so much information, there's so much Libra coin, all these things are happening. What does that all mean? So we're talking about a creation of a whole different industry. We're talking about a revolution that's taking place, and it's so important for you to get yourself involved in this and start learning about it as soon as you can, because this is definitely going somewhere. So so I'm just going to stop there and just give you back to Tim, who's going to go into the technical analysis side of things. Yeah, man.
Cool. Thank you. Let's put this down there. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick analysis of the market. I don't want to ramble too long. But we're currently at what, 9.4 in the market, so $9,400. We've seen a reduction of 30% or 34% since our all-time highs in 2019 of $13,800. We're currently about 34%. And the reason why this is important, you need to understand market cycles and understand that, look, if a market is overextended, just know that the correction is going to be overextended as well. So what you want to see in a mature market is that we have a great buying period and a steady and beautiful selling period as well, consolidation period as well, or let's say a dip. And what a lot of people know is that you want to buy the dip. And currently, right now, we are dipping. Bitcoin at 9K is just unheard of, man. I don't believe that we'll ever see 9K again in the next 3 years. 9K will be obsolete. It will never happen again, simply because the price of Bitcoin would have skyrocketed by then because of the Bitcoin halving that's happening next year. So I just want to do a quick analysis of where I see the market going. If I quickly just get my, let me just get my brush, and I make this back. So we've currently seen A, B, C, and now we're going to a D extension. And the reason why this is important, because the D extension lands us at about 8485, which is a level of support that I believe that I can see Bitcoin going to. But again, the premise of Bitcoin, it could actually skyrocket from this level of 9.4 and potentially go back to 10K, consolidate, and actually go up again and actually break on our yearly new highs of 13K and actually exceed 30K and go to 14K. But the reason why I believe that we will see a reduction in price is because, again, something's happening on the 22nd of July, which is the release of BACT. And BACT is going to be very important for our space, guys, because that's where the guys who have a lot of money can now invest into cryptocurrency. So, and one thing you need to understand with how institutions work is they never, and I repeat, they never buy when the market is rising. They only buy when the market is in a sell period, simply because it reduces them losing a lot of money if, let's say, for example, people pull out on the market. So they always want to buy when it's a selling stage. And I believe that around 8,400, 8,500, the lowest I see this probably go is to about 8,200. Around this area, we're going to see either a potential breakdown to the lows of 7.2 and potentially go lower to about 6K, or where I am, my premise on where I believe we're going to go is we're going to come around this area and we're going to skyrocket back to yearly new highs and actually exceed what we've done in I think, let me see, this candle was the 25th of June, where we saw the peaks of 13,800. So guys, it's the market's really showing us that now, look, the banks are ready to get in. And the reason why this is important, again, because here at Penny Group, we did predict the price of Bitcoin on the 23rd of October 2018. We said that I see Bitcoin dropping to 3 to 4K before the next bull run. Obviously, the prediction came through, and we made a different prediction, which was the pullback range will max extend between 7,500 and 18,500, 8,500, I mean. And the reason why is because this gives enough time for the wells and institutions to buy back shorts at lower prices. And what I mean by shorts is that the only people that could have moved this market like this is wells and big institutions. And the reason why they're doing this because, again, they want to profit each time we see a market go up. So, for example, we've seen this market go up from the 2nd of April to about the 25th of June, about 240%, if I'm correct. Yeah, 240%. That's how much this market has gone up in the last, since April. That's a lot of percentages. Most banks, hedge funds don't even make that in 3 years. So for one asset class to do that in space of a couple of months, it shows that, you know, the institutions are really invested into this market and really want to make a lot of money. So what they have done here is that they've pushed the price down for a reason. And the simple reason is that they want their clients to get in the best prices, and they want to get in the best prices. So again, the lowest I see this is probably 7.2, but I believe between 8.4 and 8.5, we will see a reversal point, and we'll go to the upside and break the highs of 17,000. I mean, yeah, but not even the highs of 17,800. I'm talking about the highs of, if we go to a monthly chart, the highs that the all-time highs we've ever had in Bitcoin is just about about just under $20,000 per coin. And currently, we're just seeing a sell stage right now. Once we get the next candle that breaches this level here and we break past the 14K level, we're going to skyrocket. And I can't tell you predictions for where we're going up here, because once it gets up here and it's past 20K, trust me, we're never going to see these prices again. So before we end the video, I just want to go to a quick website just to show you the news in the market. So quickly, on the 16th of July, we've seen that Iran is looking to allow regulated cryptocurrency mining, which is good for the space. You can also see Libra, Facebook Libra project already facing resistance, major hurdles ahead. And what I was trying to say through the video earlier was that Libra is bringing good publicity to cryptocurrency, and that's something that I think we need currently right now, because I was looking at the Google trends and looking at, you know, how many people are searching for Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. The numbers have actually kind of dropped recently, and because people are in fear. Again, psychological analysis, people are scared. They don't know what's going to happen in cryptocurrency right now. So the fact that Libra have actually brought, you know, awareness, or let's say attention to the space, is a very good sign for cryptocurrency right now. So before we go, what we're going to do as well is we're going to be releasing our Telegram group soon, which will basically entail everything that we're doing, our daily and weekly and monthly trades. We're also going to be releasing an ebook very soon, so watch out for that. But please make sure you do subscribe at the bottom below. All the information is going to be there. And before I go, I'm just going to hand over to Boniface just for a roundup for us.
Yeah, guys. Hopefully, you've learned something today. Yeah. So we're going to do. We'll be going to do a lot of things in the next coming months. Yeah, this is a very, very important time, in not just in crypto market, but in other markets. I'm in real estate myself, and there's a convergence coming up. And as Tim mentioned, I think on a previous video, you know, economic crisis happening, this and that. The trumpets have started to blow, if I would say, and it's very important to be clued up with these kind of things. And yeah, so definitely sign up onto our website, start learning something that's probably going to help you in the nearby future. Sign up to our YouTube channel, subscribe, comment. We're going to be sharing so much information that will be vital for you. For me personally, I don't see cryptocurrency as just something I can quickly make money in. I think it's something that probably will define how my future is going to look like. You know, things are really shaking up. I don't need to tell you too many things, but you can obviously see in the news. You'll be following the news. Things are really shaking up, and it's so important for you to start preparing yourself and start getting your I would say start getting your money right. And yeah, guys, yeah, thank you for watching the video to this point, and see you on the next video.
Fantastic, guys. Again, remember, please like, share, and subscribe our videos. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell that friend to tell a friend that Penyo Group are now in the cryptocurrency space. We are here to help you guys become integral traders, integral investors, and also integral people. And that's our motto. And on that note, have a fantastic weekend, and see you next week.
Cool.